here we are. So last time we were discussing about that we will discuss about in this second part of the video about song selection and interaction with the audience. यहाँ पे इसके पहले मैं इस पे डिटेल्स में जाऊँ, I must tell you that song selections उन्हीं के लिए है who are actually getting gigs. For those who are not getting gigs at this point of time, I will strongly suggest you that you try to search on the internet how to get gigs, and if you really find it, please tell me as well in the comments, so like I can also find. First thing first, we need to write down the songs that you know how to play live and you are comfortable with. A list in your phone in the note section. No, it should be a proper notebook, handwritten, and it should also not be just the name of the list that the songs that you know. It should be every single lyric, the notations, if possible, if you know, the chords above every line, and any information that might be relevant. Okay, I know that you have already thought about doing it. It's not a unique idea. I get it. Yes, every musician have thought about making his own songbook, but just because being a lazy ass, they could not. This is about this topic. I'm just motivating you to do it. Let me tell you the advantages of doing it. First of all, you will never miss any song that you know. You will always play every song that you know in the gig because it's all in front of you. We have faced that. We know that. We know a certain song, and when we reach home we are like, oh shit, we did not do वो song तो नहीं किए, what will we do now? Oh कोई बात नहीं, चलो ठीक है अगली बार कर लेंगे. So that situation will never come. कोई आपके साथ बजाने के लिए आया है या फिर वहाँ पर कोई है venue पे who can actually play with you, they will have they will give you a thank you for that, for showing them that what are the notations and what are the voicings of the chords and the things that you are playing. It will be like a lifesaver for them. They will love to accomplish you. You may be helping your new band. Maybe they will not know what to play and what not to play with you, and they will just understand just by looking at the songbook. There you go. So if somebody tells you, like somebody is from a rock and roll background, and then he is telling a classical guy, Hindustani classical guy, कि भाई तू rock and roll गा, तेरे पे भाई बहुत बढ़िया सूट करेगा. फिर क्लासिकल का वाइस वर्सा करे कि डूड तू क्लासिकल एक बार प्रैक्टिस कर ले. नहीं, दोनों चीज़ बहुत ही ज़्यादा अलग है. यू कैन नॉट डू दैट. फिर एक और ये आता है, यहाँ पे पॉइंट आता है दैट एक्चुअली इंडियन बॉलीवुड सिंगर्स एंड द पीपल हु आर इनटू क्लासिकल म्यूजिक दे से दैट डूड इफ़ यू विल नॉट डू इट यू विल नॉट बी गेटिंग गिग्स. और फिर ये तो करना ही पड़ता है, यहाँ पे कमर्शियल सीन है तो करना ही पड़ता है. ठीक है, it's like if you're telling that to somebody who is a rock and roll and grunge artist, it's like you telling a smoker not to smoke because it causes cancer. We have chosen cancer. We know cancer. We are gonna smoke anyway. That's who we are. So don't need to tell anybody to do something or not do something. Yeah, man, people get influenced. People often get influenced, and a very good classic rock singer changes into classical, and now he's all da. You should not change your playlist as per the venue. You should change the venue as your playlist is. You need your audience. You don't need to do anything that will change your genre and then you find no. Wait for it. Have some patience. You will get your audience once. Kabhi na kabhi hoga. Contradiction to this statement that I just made. It is called being versatile. I will say that I'm not against being versatile. I'm not against that. If you can do the Hindi songs and the Bollywood songs and the classical and the Sufi and Kannada and then Qawwali and rock and roll and classic rock, that's really fine. You can do everything, then that's completely fine. But if you really like to do it, then only do it. According to your song list, what the songs are in your playlist, you should be also wearing the clothes likewise. So if you are for instance a jazz player, jazz musician, I will suggest you that you should have a good tux, like maybe a suit. And if you're a Qawwali guy, then do the Qawwali thing. So it's really important to give the visuals as well, because people are also there to see you, and the first impression comes from the visuals only. And now the third thing, like how to hold a mic, how to hold a microphone, how to walk on the stage, how to do the rockstar thing, right? So these things, I think that nobody can teach you. The only thing that can teach you this whole thing that comes is when you really understand that you are on stage, not the audience. People get frightened when they are on stage, and I'm really amazed that they are the one on stage, and they are getting scared, and the audience who does not have the opportunity, neither the talent, just there, just standing there, just looking at you, and you are scared that they're gonna eat you up. No, nothing is gonna happen. If that confidence come in you, that you are the person who owns the stage at that point of time, not the thousands of people down there, you'll already be a rock star. Trust me on that. In between the songs, what do you do? Like how to interact with humans in the audience? How to do that? That thing is quite difficult for a lot of artists. Even for me, at times, there is a certain kind of audience with whom I'm not able to interact. I cannot find a way to slip in and crack some jokes or as such. But obviously, I try to find the best way that I can. I'll list you some things that you can actually look for in an audience and try to interact with them. You can actually plan it as well. You can write 4 lines before any song that you are actually gonna start. You can prepare questions for the audience, but this one is quite dangerous, as the audience often can try to play up smart, and in that they actually become a bit rude. So they try to be smart because they are with their people and all, and it's just cringe. You're not able to handle it. So be careful when you're asking questions from the audience. You can also, let me see what you can do. You can control the audience, like the Queen. Ayo, you can do that, but that needs a light. You need to build up that powerhouse of confidence in you. Then only you will be able to do it. It's fun. It's quite fun, and you will be able to do it with any audience. Trust me on that, because crowd is all about sheeps. They are sheeps. If somebody is doing something, everybody will be doing something. So I've done messed up stuff on stage, so I can tell you from experience. Yes, be a human, like a normal human. This one I have learned from Elvis Presley. So he forgets stuff. He just plays and says that was my worst. Like he is just being genuine to the audience too. And one thing more that he does not talk to the audience. He just takes the appreciation from them. He talks to his friends there, the bandmates. He never talks to the audience. Might have in some gigs or something, but mostly he is always having a conversation or the sign thing with the bandmates. So I will suggest that you find your friends over there and have a conversation with them. I think I've been doing this before listening to Elvis, but I will give credit that he taught me that, because yeah, I've learned a lot from him as a performer. Knew that I have been like doing, and I don't think that I'm quite good at it. I'm just trying my best to convey what I know. I would love if you guys contact me and let's have some collective informative videos like this. We can share our experiences on stage, and we can also talk about the things that we feel, like our fears about stage, like how we should be approaching, and if how we can get more gigs than we do right now. So let's rock and roll.